What's up, my friend? Welcome back to the Action After. And this week, we're diving into Nick Luevano's Action After item, which was to find your industry and your mentor. Now, as we dive into this week's Action After, we're going to give you 3 parts of action items, and then we're also going to give you a bonus, which in the words of Nick Luevano, the bonus is the most important one. So make sure you stick around for the 4th bonus. Now, the first action after this week is going to be to simply ask yourself the question, what do you really want? What do you really want? And as you ponder this question, for some of you, you can journal on this. You could write it down in a page, 2, 3, 4 pages in a notebook and really get clear. For some of you, you could think on this. For some of you, you could go on a walk and just think about this and let this question ponder in your mind as you go on a walk, as you meditate, as you journal, or maybe even as you listen to my voice right now. Ask yourself the question, what do you really want? And as you begin to ask yourself this question, for some of you, you may go, I know exactly what I want. I want to get here. I want to create this type of life for myself. And for some of you, you may not know what that is. So a way that you can continue to dive deeper into this first part is when you ask yourself, what do you really want? Ask yourself that 2 or 3 levels deep. And what I mean by that is the first time you may say, what do I really want? And you go, well, you know what? I want to be financially free. Okay, well, what do you really want? And you go, well, I want to be financially free so that I don't have to stress over money. So what do you really want? Well, I don't want to have to stress over money so I can really have the time to be with my family and not stress over those other things, right? But what I want you to get here is you can start to dig deeper. But if we had to look at this, again, kind of in a broad sense, ask yourself as the first part for the action after today, what do you really want? What do you want in your life? What do you want to create? What type of lifestyle do you want? Start to ask yourself, we spoke about it in Nick's episode, about vision. Start to ask yourself, what is the type of vision that you would want for your life? What are the things you would want to have in your life? What are the things you'd want to do in your life? And ask yourself some of those questions. Now, as you get a bit clearer on what you actually want to do with your life, what do you want in your life? As you get clear on that, the second part, and Nick said this so beautifully, is that you want to ask yourself, what is an industry or a quote-unquote vehicle that you could get in to help you get closer to this outcome? What is a vehicle that could help you get there, right? For some of us, it may be a vehicle of entrepreneurship. For some of us, it may be a vehicle of a certain industry that you want to work in. But as soon as you figure out what's the industry that could allow you to create this type of life for yourself. Once you figure out what that industry is, the third part, and one of the most important parts, is to find yourself a mentor that is in that industry that is very, very successful. And when I say very successful, you must put an emphasis on this. If you find someone in the industry that you realize is going to be your vehicle and they're not doing that well and you get advice from them, they may not be able to teach you how to actually get the result that you want. But if you can find someone, a mentor, that has the answer to your first question, they have that life, they have that lifestyle, they have the things that you want, they're in a certain industry, you go find that person down. For some of you, this part of finding a mentor, it may be something that takes weeks, maybe even something that takes months, right? In my own life, as I've pursued getting mentors, sometimes it's a process that takes months because you go, I really want to find someone that is the best, right? When you find a mentor, make sure that they are doing very well, they are very successful, and if possible, that they are the best of the best. All right, now the 4th part of this action after item, the secret sauce, the bonus that Nick gave us all, is as you dive into these other 3 parts, you figure out what you want, you figure out the industry, you figure out and find a mentor to teach you the ropes, to teach you the guidelines, to help you shorten the learning curve and get to the result faster. The 4th and most important part, in the words of Nick Luevano, is you got to go work your ass off. You got to go work your ass off, right? Someone once told me, they said, life is hard. Life is hard. You just got to pick your heart. Is your heart going to be struggling financially? Is your heart going to be going through life not excited to do the things you want to do and are doing in your life? Is that going to be your heart? Or is your heart going to be that you're going to work your ass off a little more? Is your heart going to be that you are going to push yourself to get uncomfortable because that's where you know that you grow? What is the hard that you're going to pick? Your life's going to be hard one way or another. You get to pick your hard, right? Someone else said, you can do what's easy in life now and your life later will be hard, or you can do what's hard in your life now and later on your life will be easy, right? But the key part of all of this, as Nick said it, is truly, as you know what you want, you find the industry, you find the mentor. The thing that puts all of this together is truly, there is no way around this. You have to work your ass off. You got to put in the work. You got to put in the sweat. You got to put in the time. You got to put in the effort to truly obtain this type of life. And I can tell you that when you get to the other side, you work your ass off. You find the industry. You find the mentor. You bust your face. Not literally, but you work hard. You get what I'm saying? It is so worth it on the other side. To achieve the goal, to achieve the thing you work hard for, and you get the result of your life. Being a life that truly excites you is so, so, so worth it. All right. So that, my friends, is going to be the action after for this week. Again, you're going to go out there and find your industry and find your mentor. All right. Number one, what is an industry? Number one, what do you want? What's the vision? What are the things you want in your life? Number two, what's the industry that can get you there? Number three, who's a mentor that's crushing it in that space that you can begin to model? Number four, work your ass off. All right, my friends, that is going to be it for the action after. Go out there, execute, get after it. And other than that, I will see you next week on the podcast. Take care.